What's up, Twaggers? Welcome to today's show. I'm Nekia Driver, joined here by my partner, Sam Brassfield. How are you doing today, Sam?
Feeling good, Nekia, feeling like the man. I'm looking forward to talking about the events going on at GSU.
Well, let's get started then. First off, we have the Global Lunch Series. This full field event takes place Wednesday, March 28th from 11:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. in the E-Lounge Art Gallery. Not only do you get to eat, but you can also cook up some interesting conversations with faculty and staff about their global expertise during the lunch hour. If you are interested in attending, you can contact Amy Schoenberg at aschoenberg@govst.edu for more information.
Sounds good, Nekia. Maybe after that, you can attend game night tonight from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the game lounge. Not only will there be including video games, but there'll also be some snacks that you can eat there as well. This event is hosted by the Jaguars Gaming Club. So if you're ready to show off your game skills, play some video games, and have some fun with the game community, please contact David Thomas at dthomas8@students.govst.edu.
Also today, make sure you stop by the Panera Bread in Matson between 4 and 8 p.m. And while there, you can enjoy your favorite dish, drink, or even dessert while helping the Addiction Studies Club raise some dough so that they can continue producing some events like Ending the Epidemic, Cupcakes for Recovery, and the AAM Mocktail Mixer. For more information, you can contact Shannon Ward at sward4@student.govst.edu.
On Thursday, March 29th, there will be a pop-up American Bagel Pantry in the Hall of Governors from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Student Life will be giving away, and I repeat, giving away American Bagel products to the students while supplies last. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to be in line first, okay? So for more information for the program, please contact Janet Johnson at jjohnson35@govst.edu.
And if you are interested in showcasing your talents, then make your way down to the Lakeside Lounge from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 29th. The open mic event is hosted by the Student Activity Council, sometimes me. And if you dream to be a stand-up comedian like my partner Sam, and you can sing your heart out like Jennifer Hudson or write poetry like me, then get on the mic and share your talents with our fellow Jaguars. There will be an expected head count of about 50, so it is time to get over that stage fright and seize your moment. If you are looking for more information, contact Kanye Sledge at ksledge@govst.edu.
On Friday, March 30th from 6:30 to 9 p.m., you can catch the Transfer Gospel Choir performing at the Good Friday Showcase in Sherman Hall. The choir wants to uplift the students, faculty, and the staff through song at the end of the month of March and end it on a great note. So for more information on this event, you can contact Janet Johnson at jjohnson35@govst.edu. So we hope that you make it.
It may be 2018, but the Student Activities Council is taking us back to the 90s. On Friday, March 30th from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m., come on down to the E-Lounge and rewind the time with the 90s at the throwback party. GSU students can get in free with a valid ID. Each student is allowed to bring 2 guests. However, the guests will have to pay a $10 fee to get in. It is requested to show up wearing your best 90s fit or dressing up like somebody from the 90s. So whip out those flared jeans, the Gap hoodies, the studded belts, and anything denim to the event. You don't want to be too late because the first 50 people will receive glow sticks and the doors will close at midnight. So if you are interested as I am, because I'm telling you I'm going to be there, then contact Kanye Sledge at ksledge@govst.edu. And for all the deities, no doubt, I will be attending along with everybody else.
Sounds like a blast from the past, Nekia, okay? But look, on a more serious note, on Tuesday, April 3rd, from noon to 4:30 in the Hall of Governors, the Addiction Studies Club will be hosting an alcohol awareness month kickoff, the AAM Resource and Vendor Fair. The event will feature exhibits and activities geared toward increasing the awareness on what possible alcohol use is, the dangers of alcohol abuse, the disease of alcoholism, and the available prevention, the treatment, and recovery support resources. There will also be poster presentations and local treatment providers in attendance. If you are interested in this event, you can please contact Janet Johnson at jjohnson35@govst.edu for more information.
I'm glad that they are making everyone aware of this addiction.
Absolutely.
And after this short break, we will be taking a look at what is going on in the art world here at GSU.
A Jaguar is fearless. It sees beyond the darkness and moves with silent contemplation. Through unknown places with confidence. It knows the path through chaos, shape-shifting through the hidden sun. And when the time comes, it reaches out and conquers all.
Welcome back, TWAGers. So, over in the GSU Visual Arts Gallery, the Vista exhibit is taking place now all the way until April 6th. The Vista exhibit aims to explore human reason through observation of nature. Some pieces you can expect to see there are Burn 49 by Jane Fluette, Walking the Freedom Highway by Elizabeth Busey, and Blush Nebula by Anne Zanuck. These are just a few of them, to name a few. So the artist representation exhibit will be taking place on April 3rd from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. This exhibit is free and open to the public. So our TWAG's very own Destiny Jones was able to get an interview with the co-author of the exhibit, Sherry Donnell. So let's take a look.
My name is Sherry Deno, and I am the curator of this exhibition. The title of the exhibit is Vistas. In this exhibition is 4 artists: Welda Kalmite, Elizabeth Busey, Anna Zanuck, and Jane Fulton Alt. I was really happy the way the exhibit turned out, bringing different media together. Jane Fulton Alt does photography, and Welda Kalmite is a acrylic artist. Anna Zanuck does mixed media, India ink, and watercolor. And then Elizabeth Busey is a printmaking artist, and her pieces in this exhibit is lino cut, reduction prints. The way the show turned out altogether, I think the art plays off of each other in interesting ways, even though the media is all different. The line kind of connects, and there's sort of this conversation between pieces that I really enjoy. And a play on color. Some things are more representational, and then Anna, for example, is very abstract and free-flowing with her work.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. For more information on the exhibit, you can contact Sherry Donnell at sdonnell@students.govst.edu. So, if that wasn't enough art for you, don't worry. There's more to check out all around campus. You can come by the E and F wing to see Kenneth Johnson's I Am Inglewood gallery display. It's running all the way until May 22nd, so this gives you plenty of time to appreciate what's going on in this display. Don't worry about the price. This is one of those absolutely free events and open to the public. For more information, please contact Jeff Stevenson at jstevenson@govst.edu. In addition to these cool exhibits, the Center of Performing Arts will be putting on a show called For Color Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. It's a choreo poem written by Shange and directed by Dr. Patrick Santoro and choreographed by Megan Lindsay. This program is sure to hit home for any young woman in a bad place. It is described as a story of love, empowerment, struggle, and loss, representing sisterhood in a racist and sexist society. The play will be running from April 5th through the 7th. Tickets are on sale right now, and they're only $10 for the students and $15 for anyone else. You can get tickets at the CPA box office or order them online. Hurry up and get the tickets before they're all gone. Coming up after this break, Nekia will be sitting down with a student who has studied abroad. So stick around, because she went to China.
It's on us to make sure she gets home safely. We got you. Don't worry about it. Don't be a bystander to sexual assault. Take action. Visit itsonus.org and take the pledge today.
Welcome back. I am currently here with Sydney Colbert, who studied abroad in China. She is here to talk about her experiences with us. So, with that being said, how are you today, Sydney?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
That's good. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come. So, what made you want to study abroad in the first place?
I've always wanted to study abroad ever since I was young. So when I saw it on the school website, I was like, I definitely have to find out a way, make some money, scrape up some change, and I gotta go.
Yeah, that's how it is. You're one of those people who got to get their foot out the door. I understand. So why China out of all places?
I chose China because nobody I know has been there, especially like as a Black person. I'm like, I have to go somewhere where people think it's scary and they're like, what is this random place? So I thought China would be just a really great experience.
Yeah, and that's interesting for you to want to go out there because we get a lot of Chinese students that come out here, you know, to learn English and things like that. So that's good that you want to go out and show them some of our culture as well and learn what they have to offer. So what city did you stay in, and were there any places you visit, and were there any specific places that you visited while you were out there?
Yeah, I stayed in Hangzhou, and it's a small town. I mean, they call it small, but it's still like millions of people. And I went to school at Hangzhou Normal University. And so we visited a lot of places around the town. I can't remember the actual names of the places, but we visited a lot of some surrounding towns, and like, I remember we visited like a tea village and see how they grow the tea leaves, and
wow,
that was really cool. And I got to visit someone's home village, and they live like in the mountains, so that was really unique, and just seeing like all the animals and like chickens running, it was really like amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, how was it trying to navigate while being in a foreign country?
It was really hard. When we had the guide, it was easy because she just did all the talking. And when she would bring her friends, it was easy. But when it was just me and some of my classmates, we was using Google Translate like crazy, and just pointing and trying to use our fingers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so you mentioned the Google Translate, which brings me to my next question. How exactly did you communicate with the natives?
With the Google Translate, other apps, even some of the Chinese students and stuff, they had apps on their phone that they showed me. So they were using an app where like they speak into it and it speaks back in English. So then I downloaded that and I was using that. But mostly Google Translate apps and just trying to figure it out, really.
That's phenomenal. So can you take us through one of your school days?
Sure. So what time did we get up? We maybe got up about 9 or something. Actually, breakfast starts at 6 a.m. there. So you had to get up really early to catch breakfast. And then there would be like a few hours in between. Then you go to class. Then you have another break. Then you go to another class. and then you'd have the evenings free to do whatever you want. And then after that, we would just decide what activity we wanted to go to, or what cool site we wanted to see.
Wow, that's definitely different there than how it is here. That's amazing. So how long did you stay in China for? And if you can go back, would you stay for a longer period?
I stayed there for a month, and I would definitely go back and stay longer. Because when it was time to go, I was almost about to cry. I did not want to leave. I was like, I want to stay. But yeah, I would definitely go back for longer.
That's just amazing to me. Kudos to you. So would you ever study abroad again? And if so, what would be your next location?
I'm definitely going to study abroad again. I already have my mind set on going to Rome next year. So I'm trying to save, again, scrape some money together for that. So Rome next year, definitely. And I saw a Thailand trip. I think I'll do that next year, too.
Wow. That's good. That's good. Expand your horizon right now. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time that we have today, folks. From myself and everyone else here in Studio B in University Park, Illinois, you have just been twagged.